The school ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash. Talk about he.
No. Don't talk about that man's mustache. Answer the freaking question. This is what happens with a lot of freaking people, and I'm literally sick of it. Every time somebody says something or asks them something or holds the person accountable for something, the first thing they want to do is dismiss the person by giving them some type of insult or calling them a narcissist or misogynist or talking about the man's mustache. No. Answer the person's question. Where the hell is the school, and why the hell are you still on here begging for goddamn cash apps, and the damn school ain't came in fruition in 10 goddamn years? That's what we need to talk about, bro. So everybody, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Let's get to it.
He was 12. First of all,
this is crazy. I just want y'all to think about what the guy is saying in the video, bro. Well, in his chat. What's up, Brown Sugar? Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Just think about what he's saying, y'all. This is crazy.
The school ain't open yet. You was 12 years old.
The school ain't been open since I was 12 years old. And now the person, most likely a man that's in his chat, is a full-grown adult. He's been whining about this school since the man was 12. Now the man is an adult, and he's still on here like, bro, this is crazy.
No problem.
The school
ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja.
No.
I see you, little crusty ninja.
Forget about whether he's crusty or not. Does he have a point? And this is what a lot of women do, a lot of men, mainly women too. So I don't want to just, bring y'all into this and y'all start catching strays, but I just want y'all to think about this. This is what women do. If I say something, just as an example, we're talking about Umar, but I just want to make an example. If I was to say single motherhood is a problem, right? It'll be a whole bunch of single mothers that'll say, you're a narcissist. You hate women. You're a misogynist. Okay, forget about that. Is single motherhood a problem? It's a form of dismissing the person's issue. So this person came on his live like, yo, where's the school? I've been watching you since I was 12, which means that this person is an avid supporter of his. And he's starting to get frustrated with Dr. Deadbeat and saying like, yo, I've been watching you for 10 years. Where the hell is the school? And for you to just literally dismiss everything the person said by sitting here saying, hey, your mustache or is this, or you look dusty. It's the same thing that women do when they turn around and say, you hate women because somebody, whether it's me or somebody else, is holding the women accountable. Why is it so difficult for people to hold the person that we're watching, we're a fan of, we care about, accountable? I talk about women, I talk about men. There's going to be men in here who's going to get mad at me for talking about their daddy, Dr. Umar. And they're going to be like, you're a simp or you're stupid. Well, forget about that. Let's start dealing with the actual issue at hand instead of exchanging insults with each other. Where's the school, sir? Where is the school? Where is the $7 million that you've raised? Where is it at? All right, so let's get back to this, bro. I just had to say that because I'm sick of people who do that shit. Because it happens with everybody.
He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash.
How about you shave the money off of like how about you deal with the school? Shaving his mustache off has nothing to do with what that man asked you. What is going on with the school, you dusty deadbeat? Shit, it's just crazy.
Talking about he was 12.
First of all, I get 67 million hits on my Instagram a month, more than everybody else in the conscious community put together. Let me say it again. I get.
Who cares? Where is the school? Do you see what he's doing? You freaking deadbeat, you dusty bum. You don't got all these damn people money. And all you want to do is talk about how many views you get. And then it's on Instagram. Don't nobody make no damn money on Instagram. I don't give a shit about Instagram. I went viral the other day, got 1 million views on Instagram. I made no money. I don't give a damn about no 1 million views on damn Instagram, you bum. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I get all these views on it. Oh, okay. Guess what? If you get all these views, why the hell is the school not open? You sit here bragging about how many views you get. Take those views and go help these little boys view you as a teacher at your school. What about those views? How about you get some people in your school and get them to be able to view some goddamn books, view some goddamn whatever the hell you teaching. I don't know what dumb shit this man be teaching, but goddamn. But this is what I'm talking about. See, what we have to do in our community, and I'm speaking to the men and the women, whether it's an influencer or whether it's a woman that's a single mother or a woman that keeps doing stupid shit. I'm talking to all of y'all. When somebody holds y'all accountable, the last thing you want to do is just answer the goddamn question. All y'all want to do is sit here and call the other person names or to have this contest about who gets more views or whatever, instead of dealing with the actual problem. Black people all together keep dismissing the problem that the black person actually is trying to be held accountable for and talking shit about other stuff. Nobody gives a damn about your views. We give a damn about how you've been stealing all these people's money and you ain't did nothing with this goddamn school in 10 years. Fuck your views. Where's the school?
67 million hits a month on my Instagram, more than everybody else in the conscious community
you dusty bum
put together. So my struggle streamers keep on struggling to bring.
You're a struggle activist. You're a struggle activist. Talking about struggle streamer. You're a struggle human. You're a struggle black man. You can't even get your beard shaved properly. You're a bum. Your whole life is struggle. What are you talking about?
Me down. Oh, yes. Struggle streamers.
Look at your body. You're shaped like a black woman. Let's back up right when he said, oh, yes. Look at his, pause, but look at his fat ass body.
Bring me down. Oh, yes. Struggle.
Sir, you have a struggle body. You have a struggle beard. You have a struggle face. You're always outside. Where's your house? I'm doing my content inside of my house. Your bum ass doesn't have a house. You got to do content outside as a 50-some-year-old man that's shaped like a black woman. You're shaped like a BBW standing outside in the hot-ass summer heat talking shit about somebody else instead of finding out what happened to the money. You got over 7, I think 4, maybe, how much million was it, y'all? I think it was $4 million that he stole from his own community. We're sick of this goddamn bum. Damn BBW looking ass, woman looking ass dude.
Streamers, keep on struggling to bring me down. Oh, yes. With your 5,000 views.
Why is he going? Why is he, does he have Tourette's? What is he doing?
20,000 views, your 800 views, your 50,000 views. Struggle streamers, keep on trying to take down King Kong. I want you to keep on trying to take down King Kong.
Have y'all ever seen this man do a video inside of his house? The answer is no. You know why? Because this nigga ain't got no house. This nigga live with his mama. In the original video, when he was sitting in the goddamn car, he literally, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to come back to this. But I want y'all to see that this nigga never does content in his house because he has no house to live in. He is homeless. Watch this.
Into her mama's room when she's sleeping and take 5, 10, maybe $20 out of purse, run on down to 3rd Street, catch the D bus downtown, and meet a Latin American fellow named Martinez. We know it.
And the reason why I'm playing this particular part right here is because there's a possibility that this old dusty piece of crap may be on drugs.
We all know we can sneak into our mama's room when she's sleeping and take 5, 10, maybe $20 out of purse, run on down to 3rd Street, catch the D bus downtown, and meet a Latin American fellow named Martinez. We know that. You know what dog food tastes like? Do you? It tastes just like it smells. Delicious.
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now. For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars, so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and my
Right there. If you can take care of Queen Mother, whatever the hell he said, and myself, because a nigga live with his mama. Listen again. He lives with his mama, grown ass man.
If you can spare a few dollars, so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself, I don't have any money.
I've never in my life heard of a grown-ass man as his audience to not only take care of him, but take care of his mother also. We got to take care of you and your mom. Like, what kind of bum are you? I ain't never heard. I've heard plenty of people say, hey, I'm down on my luck. Hey, I need some money. Hey, send me a Cash App. Hey, shit, where's my goddamn Cash App thing? My Cash App banner is scrolling right up under this video. Send me a goddamn Cash App. There's nothing wrong with sending somebody a Cash App to support their content, but the first thing you have to do is make content. See, if I'm making y'all laugh or, you know, helping y'all in some type of way, you'll buy my products, you'll support the content, you'll drop a Cash App. But the one thing I'm not going to ask y'all to do is give my mama some money. My mama? Send me a Cash App so I can take care of my mama? Or so my mama can pay her bills? Y'all got to take care of niggas' mamas too? You're a bum, Dr. Umar. You're a pure bum. You don't take care of your kids. You don't take care of your daughters. You don't take care of your mama. And looking at how dusty you are, you don't take care of yourself. What type of black leader are you? You are a bum. Talking about, can you give me some money so Queen Mother Akatunde can pay her bills? Listen to this shit.
I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account.
See, he lives with his mama. He lives with his goddamn mama, y'all.
Account is frozen. If you can send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it.
Some things I want to point out with this Umar Johnson situation. The way you can tell when somebody's lying, when they have a story attached to it. He said a friend of his wanted to borrow some money and he checked his account to see if he had money to give to him. That in itself says you're broke. So forget about this whole story. You're broke before you got out the phone with your friend. Because if my friend asked me for a couple dollars and I have to check my bank account to see if I have a couple dollars, I'm broke before I check my account. So the only thing that he said that isn't a lie in this video is that he's broke, because he's broke. But he's been broke. This man don't take care of his kids. His daughter has been online talking shit about him for about a good 6 months to a year.
And another thing, Umar, you're not getting a happy Father's Day out of me, you fucking fat. You ain't been in my life for all these years, but you get on the internet talking about some, oh, no snow bunnies. You're not getting shit.
The man is a bum. So this isn't news about him being broke. The news is, why hasn't this old ass man who claims to be a doctor and is more intelligent than the average man and who has been in this type of game for at least 20 years, why has he not came out with a product? Bro, I'm gonna come back to that, but I want to get back to this. I just wanted y'all to see that this man don't take care of his goddamn kids, and he expects his audience to not only give him money, but give his mama some goddamn money. I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like that. This man is the ultimate bum. Shout out to Malik Muhammad. Great show, Aaron. Umar, King Kong of homelessness. This man is a homeless bum. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not making no accusations because I don't know this bum, but and I said this in that video, I think the man may be on drugs, and I don't know, but when a man is sitting here sitting in his car and begging for money as much as he is, that's not just bum behavior, that's junkie behavior. But we're gonna get into that. Let him brag about how many views he got real quick.
I want you to keep on trying to take down King Kong with my 67 million Instagram views a month. What y'all gonna do when my Go Live channel is ready? What are y'all gonna do when my independent Go Live channel is ready?
What is a Go Live channel? Look at his face. Like, he's unhealthy, shaped like a BBW. He got his fat ass face. His beard is all scruffy. Like, the man looks like he's on the side of the road begging for change or some shit. If Dr. Umar looks like somebody that will be at a gas station asking people for change. Dr. Umar is literally a gas station bum. Yes, it's crackhead behavior, Michelle. 1000%. I think the man may possibly be a crackhead. But my question is, what the hell is we can all go live and it doesn't cost any money. Listen to what this bum said.
Instagram views a month. What y'all gonna do when my Go Live channel is ready? What are
y'all gonna do when my Go Live channel is ready? I'm live on Instagram right now and it's free. I'm live on YouTube right now and it's free. You can go live for free, you idiot. What are you talking about? What are y'all gonna do when my Go Live channel is ready? Go Live channel? What the hell is a Go Live channel? Just go live, you fucking bum. What are you talking about? He looks like he is snorting powder or smoking something. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And the reason why I'm going this crazy on this bum is because I didn't even start this energy. Cat Williams started this energy. Cat Williams said a year and a half ago on Club Shay Shay that all of these piece of shit deviants are going to go down. So this isn't even my energy. I'm summoning this energy from Cat Williams. We need to get rid of all these motherfuckers. We need to get rid of all of these thieving, junky, scamming pieces of crap out of our black community. See, over here, I hold men and women accountable. I don't just sit around and shit on women all day like these other dudes on YouTube. I shit on everybody that needs shitting on. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We got to get these likes up. Take a second to hit the like button. Take a second to hit the like button. And I'm going to say it a third time, like Dr. Umar Kukende, whatever the hell he calls himself. Let's do a quick commercial break and hit the like button. Let's have a like party real quick. So everybody take a second, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get these likes up. We'll be right back. Quick commercial break.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, so let's go back to Mother Ubantude, what the hell his name is, and his mama.
My independent Go Live channel is ready. I'm going to kill the whole movement, brothers and sisters. Just wait until we...
So just a question, because I might be slow. Does anybody know what an independent live channel is that he has to... I don't know what that is. So just because I might be wrong. Does anybody know what this is? Yes or no in the chat.
Live channel is ready. I'm going to kill the whole movement, brothers and sisters. Just wait until we ready. Oh, Lord, just wait.
What is that?
What y'all going to do when my Go Live channel is ready? What are y'all going to do when my independent Go Live channel is ready? I'm going to kill the whole movement, bro.
I'm sorry. This man looks like somebody's fat auntie. Does anybody know what an independent Go Live channel is? Dr. Umar Johnston, aka Dr. Dusty, aka Dr. Deadbeat, because he doesn't take care of his own goddamn kids. This man looks like somebody's fat auntie.
Brothers and sisters, just wait until we ready. Oh Lord, just wait until we ready. Y'all done woke up the sleeping giant.
Umar.
And why is Umar always outside? This man is leaning up against a pole. He's like this. Oh, you leaning up against a pole, sir. Like your hand is touching a dirty ass pole standing outside like a bum.
Full of shit.
What happened with Dr. Umar?
Get to it, but
Friend of the show.
I don't believe him. Dr. Umar went on the internet and said, I'm broke, send me some shit. They fucked with my Chase account. All my money's disappeared.
And so right now, the only way he can access money is through PayPal. Yo.
All the girls
Y'all making it a joke.
That's my man. Nah. I know that was like to do that. Hey, yo, my account is fucked up. Send a cash out here.
Dr. Umar, the longer you stay away from this platform, the more great questions I come up with. I ain't gonna hold you. Last October when I asked you to come, it was just gonna be a cool revisit thing. Now, gotta ask the tough questions. I got to.
What's a tough question?
Where the fuck is the school?
Peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade. I said, this is your big brother, King Kong Consciousness. I said, this is your big brother, Intercontinental Ifatunde. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
So
hit that Cash App. Let me see who on the...
Yo, look at that dog. Hold on. Malik says the bandos are unfit to be inside. That's why he always shows the molded, painted walls and doors. There's nothing else to see. You talking about his school or what? Can you explain on what you talking about? You said he's always showing the painted walls and doors. Oh, so wait. So are you saying that the building that he's always talking about his school is in, the inside of it is unfit to be inside? Is that what you're saying, Malik? I'm trying to get a better understanding of what you're saying. You're saying his school has mold in it or just Philly itself? Yo, check out this dog, y'all. I found this dog. I'm gonna make this dog famous. This dog is fucking hilarious. Check this out.
Ifatunde, welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1.
So right here, I want y'all to see how Dr. Umar is sweaty. He's sitting in a car sweaty. And look at the dog.
In my life, I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. So hit that Cash App. Let me see who on the Cash App. Where them donations at? Where them donations at? Hit the Cash App.
Where them Cash Apps at, y'all? Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Now remember, he literally said, I have never asked anybody for a Cash App or any money in my life. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. This some funny
so
shit.
hit that Cash App. Let me see who on the Cash App. Where them donations at? Where them donations at? Hit the Cash App.
Where them Cash Apps at, y'all? Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Maybe something wrong with the Cash App, because I know y'all gonna send me something. With a Cash App. Okay, there we go. Sister Jenny, $21. Damn. Okay, thank you, Sister Jenny. That might have been your last dollar.
The credit card, go make a donation. I gotta get this.
Now, you saying this man ain't smoking something? You saying this man right here ain't on something? This man sitting here with his hat all the way to the side, and you old as hell with your scruffy ass beard, and he's still outside. This nigga ain't never in his house. The nigga ain't never inside of his house. He's always outside. This man looks like a shade tree mechanic. He looks like one of them dudes that be walking up to you asking if he can change your oil when you go to Advanced Auto Parts, or when you go to AutoZone. Put a one in the chat if y'all ever went to AutoZone and you seen a dude like him walk up to you saying, hey, you need me to change your oil? No, nigga, get away from me. He looks like one of these dudes that work at AutoZone. Tell me I ain't never asked for no goddamn Cash App. That's all you do, you bum.
Brother Intercontinental Ifatunde, welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. So hit that Cash App. Let me see who on the Cash App. Where them donations at? Where them donations at? Hit the Cash App.
Where them Cash App's at, y'all. Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where
Oh, wait. He's inside. Oh, that's a restaurant. He's inside a restaurant. This nigga ain't never inside his house. This is my house. This is my house. This is one of my rooms. This is one of my 6 bedrooms. I live in a house. This nigga is in a restaurant. Cause he ain't got nowhere to stay.
y'all at? Maybe something wrong with the Cash App. Because I know y'all gonna send me something. With a Cash App. Okay, there we go.
All right, so Malik says, Aaron, the bandos still sit on the abandoned property listed city of Delaware, I'm assuming. Just like they did in 2019 when they were purchased. That tells you all you need to know. It's all public record. So you're saying, Malik, and Malik, let me know if you want to come up. Let me drop the link if Malik wants to come up, because looks like you got some. Malik, you from Philly? I'm from Philly, but I've been here all my life, so I don't really claim Philly because I don't know nothing about Philly. So Malik, let me know if you want to come up. I would love to. Wait, why the hell? What the hell? This is usually temp. Wait, I can't drop the link. Okay, there we go. All right. So Malik, if you want to come up and share what you know about his abandoned school, let me know. Like just click the link and pull up. Anybody else wants to come up, you can come up. Because some of y'all might have some more information. Because I'm from Philly, but I'm not in Philly, so I don't know what the hell be going on.
Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Maybe something wrong with the Cash App. Because I know y'all gonna send me something.
No, something's wrong with you.
With a Cash App. Okay, there we go. Sister Jenny, $21. Dang. Okay, thank you, Sister Jenny. That might have been your last dollar.
The credit card, go make a donation. I got to get this electric on in the high school. I know this is going to cost us at least $100,000 to get this electric done. It's going to cost us some money, brothers and sisters. Make sure you donate. Brothers and sisters, give me your grit money. Give me your...
He's still outside, y'all. This nigga still outside. The landscaping outside of the school says it all. The weeds, vines, bushes, hedges, overgrown tells me the building is unoccupied. Y'all hit the link. I would love to see what y'all have to say. Y'all jump in the chat. Not jump in the chat. Y'all in the chat. Y'all hit the link. Hit the StreamYard link. I want to know what y'all know. Some of y'all may know some stuff. Oh yeah, we're in Philly. I don't know. Somebody says, "Where in Philly are you from?" I don't know. I've been here. I've been in Atlanta since I was like 6. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about Philly. I go back to Philly. You know, I got family in Philly, so I visit Philly. But north side, I don't know nothing about Philly like that. So I don't know enough about Philly to say. I think I'm from West Philly. Hold on, let me call my cousin. He'll know. Hold on, I don't know what part of Philly I'm from. Hold on, let me call my cousin. Y'all ask me where I'm from. I don't know nothing about no Philly. Let's see. He might be at work. Let me see. I'm calling my cousin because I don't damn know. Yo, what up, bro? You busy? Okay. Yo, I'm on YouTube Live talking shit about Dr. Umar. You got a second? Yo, question. One, where am I from? Because I don't know. People be asking me where I'm from. Like what side of Philly? Okay, so I'm from North Side 52nd Street. Gerard Ave. Okay. Okay. So question, bro. Do you know anything about Dr. Umar and his school? Because you know, you in Philly.
I've heard that it was a school supposed to happen, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything or heard anything.
Somebody said somebody said the Dr. Umar school looks like a haunted trap house.
I haven't seen anything about that thing yet.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
Okay. But yeah, man, I was just talking about Dr. Umar, and I said I was from Philly, and a lot of people's like, yo, what side of Philly you from? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. You know, because
North side, Gerard Ave. Right near hair image and all that.
so north side, Gerard Ave.
Right, right off of Gerard. So all right, check it out. So you got the main spots would be like Tasties. They got like Tasties. Tasties is a restaurant.
Tasties. Okay.
Back in the day, hair image. All the girls went there back in the day. And it's a couple delis right there. But you know that was a popular. That was a popular part of the north side.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, you gotta come on my live one day, man, when you ain't busy, man. And
absolutely, let me know, man. I'm done my surgeries and everything. I'm ready to get on. All right.
All right, that's what's up. It's on then.
All right, brother. Have a good one, sir.
All right, I'm gonna hit you back.
Keep on doing your deal. Peace.
All right. Yeah, man. I had to, and some of y'all may be wondering, like, what the hell this is. Y'all talk so much shit about Android phones. Let me show y'all something. Y'all talk so much shit about, and I see you, Malik. Give me a second. 1 second. Give me a second. Y'all talk so much shit about Android phones. I'm gonna show y'all something. This is an Android phone. Watch this. This is an Android phone. So all you iPhone people, y'all are bums because y'all phone cannot do this. Y'all phone can't do this. All right. So to all of you iPhone users, y'all are bums. This is an Android phone. All right. Get you one. I got a whole tablet. Look at that. And it got a little thing where I can sit it up. Bro, this shit is crazy. So to the iPhone users, y'all are bums. I just want to let y'all know that. All right, so let me bring Malik up. What's going on, Malik?
Peace, love, and light. Black power, brother Aaron. How you doing, man?
I am doing well. I am doing well. So you had some information about the school. Can you add some information? Because I'm from Philly, but I've been here all my life, so I don't know what the hell be going on over there.
First of all, Aaron, I'm not from Philly. I'm here in Northern California.
Oh.
I'm born and raised in Oakland, but I reside in a little small town called Stockton, about an hour from my hometown. Gotcha. And I used to work. I'm a motivational speaker, among other things, and I've sat on platforms with Umar over the years. And I'm also a certified grant writer in 3 states. Here in California, I once resided in Georgia myself, by the way. Started in Atlanta, ended up in Macon, also because of grant writing. And I've also resided in the city of Davie, Florida, also for grant writing. So we weren't friends, but I had his we would talk like if we were both sitting on a panel or something, we would talk. And as a grant writer, Aaron, I would simply just ask Umar, like I would, we might be sitting at a table talking, and I would say, well, hey, Aaron, how the donations go on? How's the school coming along? And Umar fell out with me because let me make it perfectly clear to you and the listening audience. When you have a nonprofit 501(c) status, you cannot take the money and use it for personal use under any circumstances, period. What you can do, you can pay yourself a salary, okay? You can pay yourself a salary, but Aaron, I want to make it clear that I don't want to sound like folks are stupid, but I love your show. I like how you break things down, and so I'm going to follow you and make sure I break it down. You cannot take nonprofit money and do with it what you please. You must be accountable for every nickel that goes out, every penny that goes in. And so Umar didn't like that. And furthermore, Umar, if you notice, and this is all public record, Umar is the only nonprofit, and I've wrote and started thousands in the 3 different states in which I've resided in. I've never seen a board of directors with only 1 member. I've never seen a board of directors with only 1 member. Umar is the only member of his board of directors, so everything Umar did strategically, he knew exactly what he was doing. Why is there no board of directors, Aaron? Because that means there's no accountability. If me and you are sitting on a board, you're gonna ask me questions. You have the right to do that. Right. So if I don't have anyone on the board, I don't have to ask any questions. No questions brings about what I said earlier in one of my comments. No questions brings about no accountability. And before I go any further, let me say this. There's a very, very, very serious problem, Brother Aaron, with all due respect, with accountability among Black people. For some reason, unless it's a relative, a sister or brother that owe you $5 from 20 years ago, Black people have a very, very serious problem holding those that look like them accountable. This is why you cannot continue to just blame Umar. Umar is a hustler. Umar is a scammer. Umar is a con. Umar is a fork-tongued, gift-of-gabber, great orator. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. Well, what do you mean, Malik? If that's what I do, Aaron, and the people are going to continue to give me money, then what am I going to do? I'm going to get up every day, every time I record, just like you said, and I'm going to ask for money. So none of it is my accident. None of it is my accident. So that's how me and Umar, because he would always come to California, go to a little small city in Berkeley, and it's called the Black Repertory Theater. And I would help him do all of his lectures there when he came anywhere close to Northern California. Because if he did this in Oakland, where I'm from, Umar would have been shut down years ago. Because I cannot believe. Let me tell you something else, Aaron, that the people don't understand. 2 very important things, because I don't want to take up all your whole show, but I want to touch on as many things as I can. Not only are the people foolish for giving Umar the donations, they didn't even ask for tax credit to, if I like the $2 I gave you, you're supposed to give me. If I donate that to your nonprofit, you are legally supposed to give me a slip that shows that I gave you $2. So, Aaron, when I go have my taxes done, I literally get credit for giving you $2. The folks, I've never donated and never will, because I know a scheme. I'm from the hood, man. I'm from West Oakland. I'm a former Junior Panther. Y'all doctors are the Dr. Umars. My doctors are the Huey P. Newtons. Okay, you know, there's a difference, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, they didn't even bother to get the tax exempt number, which is the purpose of you having a state and federal tax exempt number to get credit for whatever they donation. Let me make it clear. Whether it was 1 penny, Brother Aaron, or $100, Umar's supposed to give everybody a slip with those 2 numbers on it so they can get credit for their donation. That's number 1. Number 2, anybody, and I want to make this very, 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 very clear to show you why it's important for those like you to beat up on Umars of the world. Anyone can walk off the street and say, Aaron, I want to give a donation, but I need you to open your book so I can see what you're doing with the donation money. Brother Aaron, that is a right under 5013C nonprofit law, and I cannot believe in over 10 years, no one between the city of Philadelphia and the city of Delaware has simply walked up to Umar Johnston live on camera and say, Brother Umar, I want to give you $5, but I need to see your books. Umar has 3 days to comply with that order. Yeah. All of that shit he tell y'all, that is bullshit. A homeless man like him can walk out of a park, You just gave him $10, Aaron. He want to give Umar $5. He can say, Umar, but I need to see what you're doing with the money. And by law, because it sounds like you have a question, by law, you have 3 days to consent. If you don't, you immediately pick up the phone and report him. So all of this, if the people hadn't been hypnotized by his great speaking and conning and begging, all of this could have helped shut Umar down between Philly and Delaware years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just take a coffee break, and you go ahead in case you and the audience have any questions. And again, thank you for having me, brother.
And hang out if you want to, man. I appreciate you being here. You keep.
I work from home, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You see, the thing about it is, I don't have a 503c(b). That's what it is called. 503c.
501(c).
501(c). Right. So you're giving me an understanding of how donations actually work. You have the right to ask questions about the money that you're donating because you have a nonprofit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. See, you see, and seeing what, and this is another area. Watch this, Aaron. This is another area where we slipped up at. Umar used the excuse that he wanted to do this alone. He didn't want to use the government. Black people, he's a nonprofit. He has a state and federal tax ID. That is the fucking government.
It is the government.
The fucking government that you can get. There's another slip up that the people did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the way, I've been on several YouTube shows recently last week because I'm in the cuts, but a lot of people don't know, other than know me, that I've been on panels with Umar Johnston around the country over the years, man. And I happen to be a grant writer, and that's how me and him fell out. So, and I hope, Aaron, that all of this makes sense. And if it doesn't, please let me know, and I'll do my best to not only for you to understand, but the listening. But it sounds like you've learned some stuff already that you've had no idea about, to show you how big. This is what happens when you don't ask questions, when you don't do what's called vetting. And again, I'm going to beat black people up about it. We do it in the church with the preachers. We do it especially with politicians. We ask no questions. Aaron, you cannot hold Malik accountable if you don't ask Malik questions and refuse to accept whatever answer I give you. Because in order for you to understand nonprofit, black people, you use internet for everything. Use it to read and research. Yes. It's not against the law. Read and research. And not only that, a lot of this stuff overwhelmingly, Brother Aaron, is public information. Okay? So let me just settle this right now. Those Bando buildings will never receive a certificate of occupancy, Aaron, even with all due respect, for you to legally sell your cards out of it. Period. It's not going to happen. I'm also a retired licensed contractor. That's how I ended up in Stockton. I bought a home 4 years ago, totally remodeled it inside and out. The building has molding problems inside. The black, what we call spider lines that you see outside, that's mold. When you have mold, Brother Aaron, please listen to me, sir. When you have mold, you can put 20 coats of paint over it. It's not going to go away. You have to tear the walls out. That means the sheetrock, drywall inside, the stucco outside, down to the studs. That's why the buildings were sit on the abandoned list to be torn down, until Umar came along like a fool and gave them $400,000, because it's a multi-million-dollar job to get the buildings functioning. And the reason why the property will never receive a certificate of occupancy because he didn't tear out the walls, number one, for the mold, inside or out, which also allows you to check the conduit. Conduit is simply plastic piping that the wires run through within your walls, okay? The plumbing, because a lot of people don't know, the gym had a water problem where it had water sitting under it. That's why the gym floors are warped. All of that, Aaron, like the walls, should have been torn out. So instead of going piece by piece, I just want the people to understand it was a multi-million-dollar job. However, as you have made clear, Umar had the money to do it. Okay? He had the million. Umar has collected on the minimum end. And this is just working with from Brother Leonard Honor. Minimum of 1.6 million tax-free dollars, upwards to 4 to 5 million. Do you understand how much money that is, Aaron?
Damn.
Tax-free. So let me tell you, tax-free, sir. That's the purpose of having a nonprofit. That's why churches are so rich. Okay? The pastors are simply paying themselves a salary. If you TD Snakes and you got a $30,000 member church, you can pay yourself a $500,000 salary and live a lavish life and what have you. Am I making sense to you, Aaron?
Yes, 1,000%. Yes, because with a church, I forgot what that number is, but it's a something. I forgot what it was, but if you file as a church or as a 501c3, they're the same thing, Aaron.
They're the same thing, Aaron.
Oh, it's the same thing. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Why you think church is a big? Why you think church is a big business? You can take a 6-month course and get you a certificate and call yourself a pastor. Just put a big gold cross around your neck. Big business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me tell you, Aaron, what happened in Philadelphia, then I'll let you go.
Okay.
If you all remember, FDMG started in Umar Johnston is from North Philly. It started there. Umar, like he's doing now, I'm going to put all of this together for you, brother, and I'm going to go, and it's going to make perfectly sense to you.
Okay.
You have paperwork you have to do to have a nonprofit. Just like when you have a regular job like you and I, and you pay taxes at the end of the year, you have to do a tax report for nonprofit as well. From the gate, the very first time Umar starts submitting papers, there was a problem with FDMG under the city of Philadelphia, state of Pennsylvania. They kept sending Umar letters and letters and letters, simple paperwork. But let me say this, Umar is very, 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 very physically lazy. So let me throw that in so that can make sense in case you couldn't figure that out. He's very, very lazy because this is all rental car like he does at donor's expense, drive to the courthouse, fill out paperwork. Instead of him doing that, Aaron, listen to me so you can understand. Instead of him doing that, Aaron, he ran to Philadelphia, reworded the academy because it used to have academy all this long. He took some names out, came and reapplied in Philadelphia. Am I making sense? Never fixed the problem in Philly, ran to Delaware. Never fixed the problem in Philly, ran to Delaware. So for those of you that want to understand what a cease and desist letter is, here we go. After he came to Delaware, okay, he moved some names around, reapplied, and was granted 501(c) status. However, eventually, brothers and sisters, the government is going to catch up with you. I don't care who you are, who you think you are, how long you run, where you run to, the government is going to catch up with you. So what they did, they sent him a cease and desist letter. This has been since he's been, they sent it, the first one he got was in March of 2022. Now remember, he bought those bandos in 2019. So 3 years after he bought the bandos in Wilmington, Delaware, he received not a notice, not a letter. He received an order. Immediate cease and desist. Are you with me, Brother Aaron?
Yes.
Do not collect a dime, a one nickel, any donation, any charity, any fundraiser in any state until you come and fix this tax problem in Philadelphia. Do you understand, Aaron?
Yeah.
Like he does. He thinks he knows everything. He's better than everybody. He ignored it and ran to Delaware and reapplied and opened it.
That's why he went to Delaware.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm saying that's why he went to Delaware. Okay.
There you go. Not only did he get the cease and desist letter, his very first Cash App was shut down. Also, all of these people work together. If you have you know this. If you deal with Cash App and all that, they all are connected to banks. The banks work with the government. That's why people move their money around, because the government sees everything.
Yes.
The IRS, by the way, before I go any further, is the only entity. The IRS, out of all federal government agencies, the IRS is the only agency that can literally touch anything that you have. Nothing is off limits to the IRS. And that's why, if you guys notice, Umar Johnston doesn't really have anything in his name, because he also has a back child support problem. You cannot own shit and have back child support. You know this, Aaron. You cannot do it.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff is not by accident, and I hope it makes sense to people to see just how big of a scheme that Umar has been running for 10 or 15 years. So not only did he get the cease and desist letter to revoke his 5013 through Philadelphia, Cash App came behind and shut down his second Cash App. Okay?
Yeah.
He ran to Delaware. The only reason why he bought those buildings in Delaware is because at the time he was dealing with GoFundMe. GoFundMe was starting to give people, Aaron, their refund.
But so he had to buy the school in order to keep the money?
There you go, brother. There you go.
So
Let me
hold on. I just want to get clarity. So he was taking all these people money. The IRS started messing with him, right? So he got on GoFundMe and they started refunding the money because the money wasn't going anywhere. So he had to take the money and go buy the school so they won't take the rest of the money. So he did not open the school because he wanted to open the school. He needed to allocate the funds somewhere so he can justify why they need to keep the money.
Yes, sir. And let me tell you what we call it in my language. Let me tell you why every time he's on camera, he has the emblem in the background. Yeah. It's called illusion of progress. You're a very intelligent man. You know what the word illusion means. It's called illusion of progress. See, Aaron, I didn't go to school. Well, now, put that in connection with every time he moved the goalpost on starting dates. If the school open, Aaron, that does what? That stops the money from coming. Because remember, you're supposed to be collecting the money for the school. So he said, what, 15 different opening dates? It wasn't by accident. If I finish your car, Aaron, and it's at the shop, what the fuck is it still sitting on my lot for? I'm supposed to pick up the phone and say, brother Aaron, your car ready, and you gonna do what? You gonna run down and get your car. Most car agencies
are giving you money after I get my car.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's not brain surgery. So I hope already I've been helpful. So GoFundMe also. So it started with the cease and desist. Now remember, the cease and desist is two-pronged. Not only to stop collecting money, but they revoked his nonprofit. Understand, Aaron? So the cease and desist letter is 2 in 1. Don't collect any money. Why are you collecting money? Because we're revoking your nonprofit. Then Cash App, and then not PayPal. Then Cash App, and then GoFundMe. That's why you notice he no longer mentioned Cash App. He no longer mentioned Go. So he knew this. He knew this, Aaron. And I know after I'm gone, you'll explain it to people, even if not today. He knew all of this, Aaron, like a runaway slave when he ran to Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm glad you helped the people figure this out. You see where I'm going with this? So what happened was when he reapplied, he thought everything was okay because he took a few names out, reapplied, got different tax ID, IEN numbers, got a different, you see what I'm saying? But it took them 3 years after the first letter in 2022 to catch up with him. In other words, it's like a warrant. Aaron got warrants in Philadelphia, even if he get pulled over in Delaware.
To run from the warrant. Yeah.
There you go, Aaron. And then by the schools as an illusion of progress. See, Aaron? See?
Yeah.
I didn't now. Umar knew, Aaron, that the schools were unsalvageable when he bought them. This is why it's so sad, man. I see your facial expression. Aaron, I'm going to say it again like I did in writing. It's all public record. How you buy a building and 6 years later they sit on the same listing that they were on when you bought them? That tells the people.
Wait, you said it sits on the same listing? Can you explain the word listing? You buy the property and it's on the same listing? Can you explain that part?
Okay. The buildings were sitting, each city has a listing of properties that are available, especially commercial buildings like school.
Yeah.
If you go put this address in right now, those buildings are not going to sit on regular, nice, up and coming, ready to go listing. It's going to come up on a separate listing that's called abandoned properties. Now, you can buy abandoned properties, but there are people are hoping you're buying them. Here we go again, to do the needed work by spending the needed money to bring them up to code. You understand, Brother Aaron? So when he bought the buildings, he bought them off not the regular listing. He bought them off the abandoned property listing. Here's another dagger in the people's heart. In 6 years' time, since February of 2019, when he bought the buildings, the buildings still sit on the same listing. So I know where you're going to go with this, Aaron. That means in 6 years, he has made no progress because guess what, Aaron? The buildings haven't moved off of that listing. So that alone tells you you haven't done enough in 6 years to get the buildings set off the abandoned building. How do you get them off the abandoned building? Certificate of occupancy. How do you get a certificate of occupancy? By remodeling the building. The city is going to come in and do an inspection with what we call in the construction industry a punch list. The main things are the electricity, the water, the plumbing, like that. Of course, the HVAC, because you can't have a building that you can't heat it up if it's cold. You can't have a building that you can't cool down if it's hot. Okay, so he's done nothing to get a certificate of occupancy 6 years later to move those buildings off the abandoned properties listing.
Damn.
In other words, if Umar hadn't bought the building, they probably would have been torn down now because that's what they were scheduled to do. Am I making sense to you, brother?
Yes, and I'm so glad you enlightened me to all this. So I looked it up myself because you said, it's public record. So right here, the FDMG Academy and abandoned properties reports from 2019 indicate that Dr. Umar Johnston, associated with the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, purchased a former elementary school building in Delaware. However, as of July 2025, we're in August right now, there is no evidence that FDMG has ever operated as a licensed or functioning school at the location or any other location, despite Dr. Umar's claims of renovating the acquired properties. Dr. Johnson has also reportedly sought to acquire abandoned schools in other cities, such as Gary, Indiana, and FDNG branches. But these efforts have been met with challenges. Summary: while Umar Johnson has publicly announced purchasing abandoned properties for FDMG Academy, there is no evidence to suggest that these locations have successfully it stopped right there. It stops right there. So
Aaron,
yeah,
Aaron, don't mean to cut you. See how easy that was?
Yeah.
See how easy that was? Now remember this is $1.6 to $4 million later. That's all the damn donors had to do.
Yeah. Damn.
So this is not no Umar bashing. This is one of my a licensed contractor and a certified grant writer, and I also hold a master's degree. And let me tell you something that one of the problems is with the Umar Johnston. Unlike me, Aaron, and I'm not being egotistical, I'm just keeping it real with our people because that's what I do. Umar is such a draw to people because in today's world, Umar may be the best of what most people think is the standard of a black man.
How?
But see, you understand what I'm saying? He speaks well. He speaks about his degrees. That may be the best standard of what most of his followers look at versus me. I'm the ninth of 10 children. I'm the baby boy. I came up in the house with no nonsense Southern parents, 6 sisters, 3 brothers. My brothers and sisters, Aaron, was getting doctorate degrees right out of West Oakland, one born with spoons in their mouth, when Umar was walking around with shitty diapers. You understand what I'm saying? So you telling me you got 6 degrees and you got it doesn't impress a person like me. It doesn't impress a person like you. I'm the son of a mother that went back to school and got her nursing degree, even though she had 10 children. You understand what I'm saying? So there were doctor's degrees in my family when I was a little boy. I'm going to graduations, high schooling, because I'm the 9th of 10. I'm way at the bottom.
Hold on. So what you're saying is, now I understand what you're saying. So what you're saying is the fact that this black man, this scruffy looking ass black man, Dr. Umar, is a doctor. He, to a certain degree, due to him being a doctor, is the epitome of black excellence by being a doctor, because most black men are not doctors. We can have a degree, but we're not a doctor. So walking around saying I'm a doctor, and then you turn around and go on the Breakfast Club 80 million times. Hey, we have Dr. Umar on here. It makes it look like he's the epitome of black men.
Now, but guess what? Let me show you the difference. My brothers that had PhDs, in fact, my oldest one had a Jewish doctor. He was a lawyer, one of the best in the Bay Area. He died a couple of years ago. But let me give you an example. That's the difference in what you're saying. And you're right on point, and thank you for explaining it to the people. You're absolutely on point. But let me show you the difference. All the doctors in my family, males and females, the men choose the men. My brothers both were married. father to their children, providers to their wife and children, protectors of their wife and children, respected on their jobs and throughout the community. And I have never heard any PhD, be it in my family or even personal friends, because I'm an ex-classroom educator as well, special education. So in order to be a principal, you have to have a PhD. So I have a lot of, I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm glad you understood and explained to the people. That's why if you notice, he knows his crowd. And most of Umar Johnston's crowd, if they're adults like you and I, he's the epitome. He's the standard of what they think a black man is supposed to be, especially when you're looking at high schoolers in college who are impressed. You laid it out.
And he's like 6'2", so he's a
6'2",
tall.
6'3", and he happens to speak. He happens to speak well. Right. So put all that together, and this is the ingredients that you get.
So he's a tall black man that speaks well, that is a doctor.
There you go. There you go. Never been married. 3 baby mamas. Y'all keep saying 2. He has 3 baby mothers. The reason why he doesn't like to talk about the young one, because the third one, because she's not too much older, my brother Aaron, than his youngest daughter. Let me make that clear, because remember, Umar preys on women. Umar is a sex and a predator. Anytime you see videos where he's on an airplane looking at a camera, focuses on a woman's ass, and folks are signing up on that, that is predatory sexual harassment behavior. And I know you've probably seen or heard about those kind of videos. He has it very, very bad in doing that. The reason why Umar, you don't see him with children, because Umar is not allowed to be around children. You've seen a video of him over in Africa, because Umar that's why he had supervised visits even when his grown daughter was a minor, because he
wait. So you saying when he was saying, I need Mama Smurf and daughter Smurf together, it's because they have to be together because he can only have supervised visits? Remember, he was like, I need daughter.
Not now because she's grown, but let's use his other 2 daughters. He has 2 other, matter of fact, the next oldest one I think is like 13 or 14. In order for Umar to visit those children, they would have to be under the same order as it was with Anisha, his oldest daughter, when she was young. Supervised visits, because Umar has, you see what's going around. Umar has a problem bullying and mistreating and verbally and physically abusing women. So you will never see him with children because he's not allowed around them. This is just information that we haven't taken the time to see and put 2 and 2 together, because here I go again. Whether it's vetting or what have you, we have a very, very serious accountability problem in the black community. And when you don't hold black folks accountable that look like you, this is what you get. We are just as responsible for Umar Johnston as Umar Johnston is as responsible for himself. You were taught, Aaron, I've been following you for a long time. You were taught what I'm about to say, and I don't even know you, but I can say this, and I know it pertains to you because I know your work.
Yeah.
People only do to you what you allow. Have you not heard that before?
Yes.
I remember you doing the video the first time you talked to your father on the phone. You were sitting in the car. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah.
So I know who I'm talking to, brother.
Yes.
Okay, then. We allow. People only do to you what you allow. Now, let me wrap this up. The sister that's going around right now, her name is Lene Stacks. I have talked to her personally because of the kind of work that I do.
Okay.
Lene Stacks is the woman that's bringing Umar Johnston down. Let me tell you a secret. You know why, Aaron? Y'all around here laughing at her being called my dear and all that old bullshit.
Yeah.
She's a nice looking woman. She didn't even know who Umar Johnston was. Her oldest son, like I told you, in college and high school, was a follower of Umar, and he went to Lene Stacks and asked her, Mama, this is Umar Johnston, and she got another son that has autism.
Yeah.
So she found out how to contact Umar. Instead of Umar talking to her about her son first, the first thing he asked her to do was see if she can get him to come to her city, Kansas City, Missouri.
You know why?
She used her money to set it up. She also spent another $1,500 to get his books shipped to him in advance so he can have them at the lecture. Are you with me, Aaron? It had nothing to do with this woman going goo goo gaga over Umar Johnston. She had no idea who he was. She found out about him through her oldest son, who I think is 20 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, since he's so popular. The mother said, I have seen him on the Breakfast Club, but she didn't pay no attention.
Yeah.
She simply said, oh, Aaron, like as if you were her son. Oh, Aaron, maybe I can get him to help your brother.
Mm-hmm.
She reached out to Umar. Umar got it set up at her expense to come to Kansas City, and the rest is history as far as them connecting and doing what you hear her talking about now. But that woman did not know who Umar Johnston was. Umar preys on Black women in general, especially if they having children, for the sole purpose of getting them to do anything for him, and for them, number one, and more importantly to him, to sex him up. Look at all the pictures you see. How many pictures have you seen him surrounded by Black boys like you've seen him hugged up with Black women? I'll wait.
Never.
Take your time.
Never. You're right. I've never seen him around a child ever. And he's this doctor that wants to help young boys. He's always around older women.
I'll wait. This is not research.
Everybody in the chat, say yes or no. Have y'all ever in the last 10 years, have y'all ever seen Dr. Umar around a kid? Because remember, he's building a school to help the kids, right? So that means he would probably be in schools helping kids. Yes or no in the chat, y'all. Have y'all ever seen Dr. Umar in your entire life of knowing who he is around a kid? I've never seen it because he has some type of, what would you call it? I don't want to say a word, a predator thing. What would you call it?
He has no sexual control, and he would be considered a sexual predator, which means you wouldn't trust him in the house with your son or your daughter, especially your daughter.
Yeah,
I see there's a brother on your show said KKC. I'm a member of his page. He doesn't even know about this relationship with Umar, and I've never been on his show, but I've done several shows, including just last week, about Umar, because again, people, if you go to my, I'm the West Coast regional chairman of what's called the Black Beret Liberation Movement based out of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm the West Coast regional champion of a group called the Street Law Soldiers. I myself currently run a rites of passage program through the Street Law Soldiers, where once I moved to Stockton, I went to San Joaquin County juvenile justice system and took 3 Black boys and stopped them from either going to jail or and I opened up my home that I had just bought and remodeled, and I run a rites of passage I have done more for Black boys and girls in the 4 years I've been in Stockton just through this program than Umar has done in 15 years. But you don't know me, so you wouldn't know that. But I just wanted to give you an idea of who I am. So yes, that's why I threw that question out there. It's not by accident, brothers and sisters. And what I like about it, brothers, that you told the people you reminded the people, the whole school, this whole facade, the common denominator is supposed to be who? How the hell you special? How you ex-principal in all of this, and I've never seen you with pictures of a black boy. And as we call him an attention whore. As big of an attention whore as Umar Johnston is, you mean to tell me he would not have black boys on there doing testimonies if he's done anything to help them? I'll wait.
You're right. No testimonies. No testimonies of any kid.
You can't get Umar off of you hold on. You can't get Umar off a stage, a microphone, and the camera. And you mean to tell me he wouldn't have black boys lined up to do a testimony?
Right.
I got two phones sitting in front of me. I can dial two different numbers, put both on the speakerphone, and say, "This is Brother Malik," and talk about me, and they'll talk to you for 15 minutes nonstop.
I have women that I don't claim to be this person that's opening a school or whatever, but I have women that, one, they can vouch for how I helped them. Two, they can vouch for how I never tried to have sex with them. And three, some of them can actually vouch for the fact that I helped their children.
Hello.
So yeah.
Now I don't see a DR nowhere on the screen for you.
Nope.
You don't see although I'm 30 units from having a PhD, because that's what we do in my family. You don't see it nowhere. And I've never heard a person with the PhD, and I know hundreds of them, starting in my family, that ever bragged about having PhDs and having degrees. Because you know this, Aaron, your work will speak for itself.
Yes.
Your work will speak for itself.
Thanks.
I'm a chef. I'm a certified chef. I'm a pit master. I'm a former school teacher. I'm a former meat cutter. I'm a former licensed contractor. The list goes on and on. You will never go to my page and hear me bragging about this. I have a political career. I was a two-term lobbyist for the state of California under 3 governors walking the halls of Sacramento, starting with Gray Davis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jerry Brown. See, so my legacy is stuck, but you will never hear me talking about this. Why is now, let me tell you why that's so. The 6th degree and the PhD is what I mean when I tell you. Remember what I told you? Umar is the standard of what black people think the standard of man. That's why he does that. That's why he does 3 times repeating. Mental stimulation. Take control of the mind. He's a psychologist.
Yeah.
So I hope I'm making sense. Let me be quiet because I see somebody else on the line. And I would love to hear the brother talk, man. I don't want to hog the show, but I do want to get the people this information by all means.
And Malik, I just want to tell you, keep hanging out with us, but
I'm
you
right
drop
here, man. I'm in for the day.
So go
I'm
ahead,
right
brother.
Here, man.
Yeah. On the
Hey,
mic.
man, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's your name? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. My name is
That's
Terrence
on
Bailey.
the mic. I follow his show. He did a great show the other day. Hey, on the mic, how you doing, brother? You may not remember my comments, but I was commenting under Malik Muhammad. Matter of fact, you had Lene Stacks on your show the other day, and you were having problems with the microphone. So yeah, yeah, you go right ahead. Yeah, this is Brother Mike. I know exactly who it is. Matter of fact, I thought you would read the comment that I put where I told you, brother, on the mic. I said your back wall looks nice and professional, and I respect you for that. You may not have seen it, but I did put that on there. But go ahead. I just want you to know I'm familiar with this brother too, Brother Aaron. Go right ahead, Brother Mike.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on. I'm on my way to a VA appointment, so I'm gonna make it quick. I represent the Frederick Douglass family. Frederick Douglass is my great uncle. Those comments that Umar made when we said there's a coon in the extended family, and I believe he's an agent. He's talking about me. So I You know, we've been on his we've been on his behind for years, right? But I would say like the last 5 years, I backed up off of it, right? Because that mess just I can't stand stupidity, and I don't like. I mean, the internet brings out the worst in our community. People can say stuff and whatnot that they don't have to take accountability for. That if you were in an open forum in like an auditorium, you know, these people wouldn't say the same stuff because they got to see you outside. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't indulge in that type of stuff, right? So I backed away from it, or what have you. You know, just to get myself together and whatnot. Because when I first found out about Umar, I hadn't too long got home from Afghanistan, so I wasn't in a good space. And that dude was going to have me do something to him for real. So I had to really, I had to roll out. But now I'm looking at this stuff that's going on now. With Lene came out, and I remember having long conversations with Kim Ringo about Umar, and then there was another female that Kim was trying to get to come out. I think she was up in Canada, that Umar had did something to her, but she was scared to come out. Now I'm finding out from Lene that the reason why a lot of these females don't want to come out is because Umar is getting picked, you know, coerce them into sending them, you know, X-rated pictures or get them in compromising positions. He's doing what they claim that Diddy did in that mansion with the reporters and all that stuff or whatever. So these, you know, a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying, and he's got like mad Diddy R. Kelly vibes going on, and I mean, like the dude, when you do an interview and you say, oh yeah, I'm celibate, and then women are like, oh, hold up, this dude has had his face in my crotch 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? And then they come out, you know, yo, okay, just like I think it was back in 2016, 2017, one of them.
Umar.
I called the real estate agent over St. Paul's College and asked them about Umar's visit, whatever. They told me flat out, and there was somebody in my comment section on my show the other night. How about that I lied that person was the one that did it. First of all, I don't know who the hell that person is, but phone calls don't work one way for your phone only. Anybody saying that you didn't call them, but you were not the only one that called them, because not only did I call them, but after I called them, Black Anonymous called them, and I did a show on it back in between 2015 and 2017. But that's not here nor there. The real estate agent said that Umar showed up with a film crew from a college, came there, did that promo, and left. And he hadn't heard from Umar since. So all that stuff about get money for Umar for the school and all that kind of stuff or whatever for St. Paul's College, all of that was a lie. There was no back and forth or negotiations. No bid put in on the property from Umar. Right. It was a money scam from the very, very beginning. And the thing that really, really pisses me off, I mean, really, really gets. Okay, he was going to tell people that he's related. He's a Bailey. That he's related to Frederick Douglass. Telling everybody that his great grandfather Stephen Henry Bailey, who there's no real proof that it is his great grandfather, because that man is buried in my family cemetery. Yeah. Just about 50 feet from my great grandmother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If that being one, two, they go out telling people that Stephen Henry Bailey and Frederick Douglass were brothers. They both were raped by the slave master, whatever. Okay, Frederick Douglass is on record as saying he did not know who his father was, and us family members don't know who his father was. How the hell does Umar know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That and then when we came out, when the family, me, my elders and whatnot, came out and said, yo, that dude. What?
Hold on, you broke up a little bit. You're breaking up. Hold on. I can't
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had a call come in, my bad. So when we came out against him, this is how a cult operates. When we came out against him and called, you know what I'm saying, they called him out on his crap, then his boneheaded supporters going to say, well, we don't care if he related of Frederick Douglass anyway. Frederick Douglass was boule and all this other kind of stuff. Then the black woman, how about, oh, well, Frederick Douglass was a philanderer and this, that, and the third. He was cheating on his wife. What? All a bunch of lies. All because the family came out and said that Umar wasn't related. So then they want to trash the elders and the ancestors because we called out Umar. That is cult behavior.
Yes, it is.
That is,
yes, sir.
That is cult behavior. And at this point, man, to be honest with you, man, instead of just calling out Umar, you need to be calling out anybody and everybody who allows a platform for Umar. That's Charlemagne. That's anybody who's considered to be mainstream or has a high profile in the black community. If you allow an Umar on your platform, you are part of the problem. And
yes, sir.
To Umar was because they saw him on your platform. You should be liable.
Yeah.
For fraud. Because you took place, you took part in it. You took part in it, man.
When you platform a person and then they can ask for money because they was on your platform, you just made that person money. So I agree.
Yeah, so like Charlemagne, if you gave money to Umar Johnston because you saw him on the Breakfast Club, you need to talk to a lawyer. If you gave a lot of money, if you gave anything over $1,000, or I guess it depends on what the law is in your state or whatever the New York law is or wherever that show was filmed from or platform from. But if you gave money because of Umar, I mean because of Charlemagne, if you gave money because of Joe Button, if you gave money because of I don't care who it is, talk to a lawyer. Especially if you ain't got if you never received a tax tax letter.
Yeah.
I told you.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because we have to stop putting these people. Umar exists. The reason why Umar exists is our fault.
Yeah.
It's our fault. It's a community's fault. White folks sit back with popcorn saying, "Look at these niggas." This is our own fault. I was watching a show one time where people was basically showing a receipt on Umar. This is years ago, pre-COVID, when people were showing a receipt on Umar or whatever, and somebody got in the comment section and said, "Well, if Umar's a fraud, who's going to lead us?" That's your problem right there.
That's the problem right there.
That's your problem.
Let me say this. I'm glad you brought that up. When Kevin Samuels died, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. It was a lot of dudes on YouTube that would come to me and say, now that Kevin Samuels is passed away, we need you to advocate for us. In other words, be their leader. And I literally looked at them and said, why you can't be your own leader? I told them, no, I don't want to be your leader. I want to empower you to be a leader within your own community. I'll say it again. I told those guys, no, I am not going to be your leader. I am here to empower you as a black man to be a leader in your own community. Don't look to me to be your leader. Look to yourself, look to your mirror to be your leader, and just ask me how to be your own leader. I can tell you how. I can help you be a leader, but I'm not going to be your leader. So I'm glad you said that. I ain't trying to be nobody's leader. I got my own family to lead. No. I am here. I got women to lead. I need men to step up to be the leader of their own people. I don't want to be your leader, but go ahead. That's real.
And speaking of men, how many men do you see Umar around, or men that follow him around? He don't keep strong black men with him. Brother Malcolm kept strong black men around him that he was mentoring, or those who were mentoring him, or those who were his equals. Martin kept strong men around him, whatnot. Frederick kept strong men around. Every good leader that you can think of, Marcus Garvey, every good leader that you can think of down through history had strong men. Right there beside them. You know what I'm saying? They kept brothers around them that could pull their coattail, you know what I'm saying, when their slip was showing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And here's the thing. Umar said out of his own mouth years ago, I don't want to be a leader. Leaders get killed. Okay, well, that right there, that's some soft damn behavior because real leaders, real men in the community, men, ain't gotta be leaders, men in the community will put themselves between danger and the community. Because the community is filled with what? Women and children.
Women and children.
Men,
and who did I say I want to be a leader of? Women
and children.
And I want to empower men to be the leader of their own women and children. Now, I don't want to be, because the thing about it is the problem with the black community, they're always looking for this savior person, right? So I'll change what I said. I am a leader. I don't want to be a savior. So yeah.
That being called a savior is being awful presumptuous. You know what I'm saying? That you got power like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I always tell people, all the time. They're like, well, Terrence, you doing this, you doing that, but you don't ever say nothing about it. That's not for me to talk about. That's for you. If I'm doing a good job, my work should speak for me, and those who benefit from it should speak about my works. If I got to tell you how great I am, then I'm not great.
You're right.
If I got to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You brothers, if you work with me, or anybody, you know what I'm saying, should walk away feeling satisfied. I should have to tell you how satisfied you're going to be or how satisfied you are.
Right.
Your work
you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so you know, I just want everybody to know I want to come on, man, because all this mess going on, and I want to make sure that the family is heard. You know, that President Douglas' family is heard. That y'all know that we ain't got nothing to do with this Negro. This Negro, we don't know him. Don't want to know him. My elders actually said back in the 2010s, they said even if he were to come up with some proof saying that he was actually a Bailey, they would immediately disown him.
Wow.
Don't want nothing to do with it. Don't want nothing to do with him. It's like he's not a Bailey, but we found out that he is. There'll be an asterisk by his name on the family tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's bad.
And Umar Johnston, that's not even his legal name.
No, it's Jermaine.
It's Jermaine something.
And I would say this real quick because I'm almost getting to Cambridge. I want to say this real quick because I'm almost to my destination. I just want everybody to know that we don't support that crap or whatever, and don't charge it to us. You know what I'm saying? Like my organization is the only nonprofit in the state of Maryland that is founded by family members of Frederick Douglass. The Bailey Gross Family Foundation, fdhill.org. And then my cousins who are Uncle Frederick's actual grandkids, they're nonprofits out of Rochester, New York, and that's fdfi.org. You know, check out those websites and look at what we got going on and whatnot. And you know, if you want to support Frederick Douglass' actual family instead of people lying and clout chasing, then we always can use volunteers. We always can use people that you know what I'm saying that are doing great things in their community that can bring something to the table. You know, for us, like our board, we're actually creating an African American Historical Society. On the executive board is the Douglass family, the Harriet Tubman family, the Dr. James Steele family, the Bishop Alexander Wayman family, the Malcolm X family, and the Alex Haley family. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you a question. Mojo Blue Magic said, who actually owns the school buildings and can he sell them? If so, who gets the proceeds from the sale? I would assume that they're abandoned buildings and they're not sellable, but y'all can let me know what y'all think.
Well, if he tried to sell them, first off, whatever he's selling for would be seized because his tax bill is ridiculous. He owes so much money in taxes. You know what I'm saying? So Even if he tried to sell the buildings, he wouldn't profit nothing much from it anyway. And then on top of that, if they do if the law, the state does what they should do, matter of fact, if he sold those buildings, he should not get a dime. That money should be refunded to the donors. There's no money in it for him for those buildings. By the time the IRS get their part, the state get their part, and then the rest get seized, and then they try to make the donors whole. I mean, he might have a pack enough money left to get a pack of oodles and noodles to keep Fleece Johnson off his ass in prison.
All right.
But you know, he got caught the other day reading a book, What to Expect in Jail.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that. He laid it down, and somebody said this is his future. Yes. So that's my second question.
But the thing with it,
will he go to prison for this?
He should.
No. Do you think he will because of what he's done?
Man, if I had to guess, more than likely those funds have been seized by a government agency. There's no fraud. There is fraud. It's on his part. More likely that stuff is seized by a government agency. Normally, isn't that the first step that they do before they start prosecuting? They seize funds. They seize the bank accounts. That way they can look at transactions. Everybody they can get a digital footprint of they do forensic accounting or whatnot. And then that's the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? And then yes, he should go to jail. He only bought those buildings in order to cover his ass to make it not look like fraud. He did not have the money or the wherewithal or the intention of any kind to create no school. Because if he had, he would have got a storefront. So if he had $400,000 to buy that property, he could have bought about 5 acres of land for $100,000 or less, and then he could have put up one of those steel frame buildings, one of those steel frame pole buildings, whatever, and then they had put flooring down and put walls up in there for different classrooms, and then kept raising money for a brick and mortar school. He could have had a school up, a building, and ready to go for that $400,000. Yeah. He chose not to because he had no intention.
I told y'all.
Hey, look, an acre of land in Delaware goes for about $25,000 to $32,000 per acre. For 95 to $100,000, he could have got about 5 acres or so. About 3 to 4 acres or so, something like that. Somewhere around in there, and then he could have put up a pole building. You know what I'm saying? Like the outside is aluminum, and the inside frame is iron, and he could have put up a building big enough to get about 5 or 6 classes in there and a kitchen, a cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? And he could have done that for less than $500,000. He's collected over 2.
Or he could have just opened up an online school and started teaching people's kids online.
No money in that.
There's no money in that.
There's no scamming money in that. And just let me add, I didn't know I was on the microphone. Let me add that I don't know if you or my brother on the mic knows, but there was the family that offered Umar Johnston free land, and he also turned that down. See,
I know about that.
You can't pay for money if the land is free.
That's my point. That's my point. There's also contractors in various fields that offered to do free work, but he didn't do it. Why? Because of what you just said, Brother Aaron. There's no work in it. There's no money in that. Yeah. See, Yet you're not presenting any receipts showing that you've hired a contractor. I think only one permit has ever been pulled in the entire building, and my brother on the mic can correct me if I'm wrong, and that was for some electrical work. You know, yet again, these buildings remain on the same damn list that he bought them off of 6 years ago. This is not brain surgery, and if you all notice, brother on the mic is saying some of the same things that I had already told you. It's the scam, man. And I disagree. The reason why I think he'll go to prison is because you guys cannot forget Umar was sent several cease and desist orders, not letters, orders starting in March of 2022. So 3 years after he knowingly, 3 years after he knew, he ran to Delaware even though he knew. And even his last video, he still stands on the camera and begs. The city of Delaware told him, don't ask for a wooden nickel in any part of the United States until you solve this problem. A tax problem, Brother Aaron, is a tax problem. I don't give a damn where you move at within the 50 states of the United States. See? Yeah. And that's what's taking Umar down, man. And let me also add this to what Under Mike said in terms of the property being sold. You guys keep also forgetting Umar is on major back child support. Matter of fact, he took a lot of that money and paid a lot of that back child support in order to be able to travel. Because people have asked me, well, Malik, if he owed back child support, how can he travel? Well, he took enough of that money to where he was able to go and get and use his passport, because you can't travel when you owe like that. So as on the mic will tell you, we have literally supported Umar lifestyles in every letter in the alphabet from A to Z, and that's 26 letters. That's where the money is, brother. See? Including, by the way, including those nice outfits, caps, and jackets that y'all comment on while he's playing in y'all face on camera. You paid for that. That rental car he was sitting in buggy with this fake ass bank story. You paid for that rental car. Everything Umar does of substance, you all pay for.
Yeah. But go ahead, Tiny 2.0. You there?
What up, fam? What up, fam?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing to it, man. I feel like
I gotta go.
Wrestling.
All right, bro. Thank you for coming.
I'll see you on your show, Mike.
I felt like that on wrestling, you know, when the guy trying to get in, tag me in. I want to thank you for tagging me in, man, because this topic is hot, man. First, I wanted to say this right here. One, I know this man must embarrass the hell out of his family. Two, it's like he's already in prison, to be honest with you guys. He's already in prison in his mind. And the reason why I say he's in prison in his mind is because when you think about it, how you think you're going to get far off of stealing from poor folk? No, somebody sent them $10 and he had the nerve to say, I know you barely sent that $10. Next time send 20. Come on, man. That was very tacky for him to say that. And also I wanted to say this right here. I'm gonna be real with you, man. When you really look at Umar, he's looking like signs of that he's under the influence of some kind of drug. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll take that to the head. But when I look at human behavior, that don't look like it's normal. So something ain't right with go ahead.
Hold that thought. Watch this. This is what I said before.
Got these burgers, man. They some double cheeseburgers. Nigga, I just...
Most people don't have money. Are they online acting like him? No. And like I said, I grew up watching people possibly like Umar Johnston begged me to give them a deal on whatever it is that I was trying to sell them because they needed it. See, a drug addict needs some money, not needs some money.
Check this out, man. I got these burgers, man. They some double cheeseburgers. Nigga, I just ate, man. I just ate, fool. I don't want no motherfucking cheeseburger. Man, wait.
See, there's a difference between your bills are late and you need some money compared to you need to get high, therefore you need some money. See, drug addicts have a certain level of desperation about them that is in their eyes. They actually start to sweat. Look how he's sitting in his car sweating. There's something physiological going on with Umar Johnston. Why is he sitting there sweating like this? This is not just, I'm late on my bills. I need to do this. I need to do that. No, this seems like I need some money. I'll do anything for some money. Help me out.
Yep.
So I said it.
That's right. Hey, man. Hey, all of us can't be saying the same thing and we all be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? That's just like if everybody running around is saying that this woman is a very attractive woman, all of us be lying saying that woman is not attractive. There's a reason why we saying what we saying. We can only go by what we see, and then we look at behavior. Man, I'm like I said earlier about you trying to get rich off of poor people. That ain't cool, man. Because what that does is can you imagine? I think he might be in the Philadelphia area or the Wilmington, Delaware area. Man, can you imagine in that little bitty area, just them people chasing after him? Imagine a whole the black community after him for what he has done. That ain't cool, man. That is not cool.
Tiny, brother Tiny, let me say this. That's why I said, Brother Tiny, if Umar was anywhere near California, where I'm from, where the stomping grounds of the Black Panthers here in West Oakland, that would have been shut down a long time ago. You're not going to scam the people. Hold on. You're not going to scam the people knowingly and then have the audacity to stand in front of a school in Oakland, California and beg the people for money and nobody run up on you. That's not going to happen where I'm from. I'm an ex-junior Panther. Huey and the Panthers were my first revolutionary teacher, and I'm a former member of the Nation of Islam as well. It would have been... that's why I don't understand what's going on, because not only did I give you guys the example of opening the books for the nonprofit, nobody has stepped to this guy in front of this building and shut that shit down on camera. It would have been Tony right on the mic, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. It wouldn't happen. Real men don't play that shit. Period.
Hey, it's obvious. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hold on. Here's a problem with the black community. We love crackheads. Tell me if I'm lying. We all had the community crackhead that everybody liked. Nobody messes with the community crackhead. Am I right?
Because he ain't gonna bother nobody. Because he ain't gonna bother nobody. He only gonna beg. There you go.
In the 80s and the 90s had a community crackhead that everybody welcomed. So Umar Johnston, the reason why he was not or has not been ran out of Philly or wherever the hell he is, because there's a possibility that they look at him as a community crackhead.
They know.
So,
we on live. Let me say this before you. Hold on. Let me say this before you go live, brother. I'm going to put this brother on spot. This Will Lock, brother. He's a Umar Johnston dick rider. Excuse my language. I'm giving it to you now.
Whoa. I don't do that here.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, but I'm letting you know. I'm sorry about that, Aaron, but I'm letting you know. I'm done. Go right ahead.
We don't do that here. All right, go ahead, brother. You're welcome here. I don't do that. Go ahead. We on lock.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm not going to disrespect my elder like that.
Don't respond to that. Just share your thoughts, bro.
No, I'm really not. I'm really not, because I'm too smart for this asshole to even.
Bro, can you not respond to what he said and share your thoughts, please?
But first and foremost, I hope he does sell the school. You know why? Because none of you deserve any type of a school of any kind whatsoever. You know why? Because you don't know how to appreciate shit in the first place. Secondly, how can you prove that Umar Ifa Tunde is on crack cocaine or some type of drug? Do you have any type of proof? And I know where you've gotten this from. You've gotten this from one particular person, and that shit has circulated all across the internet. He
Can I
does
answer your
this, he
question?
does that. And nobody has ever proved not
I just want to
one
answer your
goddamn
question.
thing that he is on drugs. Hold
Sir.
on.
There's no hold on. I just want to answer
I've
your
heard
question.
absolutely
Hold
enough
on.
of
Need you, sir. I need you to calm down. Like, calm down. So you just said, where's the proof that he is a crackhead? I didn't say he was a crackhead. I said he looks and acts like a crackhead. I grew up selling drugs to adults on a normal basis. All right. I was 13, 14, 15, 16 selling crack to adults. I can recognize a crackhead when I see one, but didn't nobody tell me he's a crackhead. I have no proof that he's a crackhead. I said he resembles a crackhead. Okay. So I don't know nothing about this bum, and I don't care to know nothing about this bum. But one thing I did not say is he is a crackhead. I said he resembles a crackhead. He has actions of a crackhead. His physiological makeup is of a crackhead. That is what I said. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, describe to me what a crackhead acts like in his perspective. What does a crackhead act like? Please describe to me what a crackhead acts like.
Okay, I'll let this person describe. Mr. LetGo, are you saying just because this man is online asking for money, it means he's on drugs? No, that's not what I'm saying. One, I'm not saying he's on drugs. I'm just saying it smells like he may be on drugs because I don't know this man personally. But the reason why I'm saying this and not accusing him of this, but pondering this, is because drug addicts have a certain amount of desperation. It's a, I need some money right now or this is going to happen type of behavior. See, when it comes to being broke, what y'all may not know is the average content creator that you see online, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, they are broke, but they're not acting like Umar Johnston. When you are in dire straits because something is wrong, you are not going to operate like this. You're going to ask your friends, you're going to ask your family, you're going to go to a bank, see if you can borrow some money. But when you act like him, I'm just saying it smells like there's something else going on other than just not having money, because most people don't have money. Are they online acting like him? No. And like I said, I grew up watching people like, possibly like Umar Johnston, beg me to give them a deal on whatever it is that I was trying to sell them because they needed it. See, a drug addict needs some money. Not need some money.
Check this out, man. I got these burgers, man. They some double cheeseburgers. Nigga, I just ate. Man, I just ate. Fool, I don't want no motherfucking cheeseburger. Come on, man. Wait, man.
See, there's a difference between your bills are late and you need some money compared to you need to get high, therefore you need some money. See, drug addicts have a certain level of desperation about them that is in their eyes. They actually start to sweat. Look how he's sitting in his car sweating. There's something physiological going on with Umar Johnston. Why is he sitting there sweating like this? This is not just, I'm late on my bills, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, this seems like some, I need some money. I'll do anything for some money. Help me out, bro. And why do they be scratching themselves? Because they have a physiological issue going on inside of their bodies. When you're fiending, it starts to come out in your pores. Hence why he may be looking like this. I'm looking at him instead of listening to him. He literally said, can y'all give me a couple dollars? That's drug addict talk. An entrepreneur, because all of us ask for money, we all say, hey, hit the Cash App if you like the content. Here's my PayPal if you like the content. He doesn't have content. He gets online begging for money. You get money when you create content. You go on YouTube, make a show or do an interview and do it live. And as the live viewers come in, if they like the content, they'll hit your Cash App. They'll drop a super chat. But guess what? He doesn't know how to make content. He's this old, he's been online for this long, and he doesn't know how to make content. So that is my answer to you, sir. And KKC, hold on, KKC, can you show your face and I'll bring you up? I see two, I don't know what's going on in the back. Okay, gotcha. All right, go ahead, brother.
How you doing, Mr. LetGo? Thank you so much for letting me.
No.
Oh,
hold on. We on Lock Nation, and then I'll go to you.
Okay.
Oh, he's been doing content for over what, 15, 16 years. I would call that content. The only thing is he doesn't have a YouTube page. He has an IG page. And you don't get no money from that. But my one point to you is, how is asking for money for the school begging? I thought
wait.
So more than everybody else in the conscious community put together. Let me say it again. I get 67 million hits a month on my Instagram, more than everybody else in the conscious community put together. So my struggle streamers keep on struggling to bring me down. Oh, yes. Struggle streamers keep on struggling to bring me down. Oh, yes. With your 5,000 views, your 20,000 views, your 800 views, your 50,000 views. Struggle streamers, keep on trying to take down King Kong. I want you to keep on trying to take down King Kong with my 67 million Instagram views a month.
So he gets 67 million views, and you say he don't get paid from none of it? That's what you said? We unlock
possibly. Again, can you show me his YouTube page? Show me his YouTube page.
He doesn't have a YouTube page. You know why?
Exactly.
I can tell you why. Because YouTube, I will say within a year, only a year, gave people the ability to go live on YouTube via their phones. But since YouTube has been, existed, you have to set up a camera and set it up in your house. You have to have a desk. See, we have desks, right? So he can't set up a YouTube channel because one, he ain't got no house. He don't live nowhere. He's
people who go online and don't show themselves on camera. Come on.
So the thing about it is, give me a second, bro. I'll let you speak. Just give me a second. So he can't afford a camera. He can't afford a desk. And he can't afford a home to live in to actually set up a YouTube channel. That's the reason why he ain't got no YouTube channel. Because he ain't got no home, no camera, or no desk. But go ahead. I own you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, no. Can you hear me?
Yes. He's homeless. That's the reason why he's homeless. That's the reason why he's not on YouTube. You can't be on YouTube homeless.
Mr. LetGo. Until you have actual evidence to prove otherwise, that's slander. I'm just letting you know that's slander.
That is not slander.
Taking care of he's taking care of his mother. Doesn't that count for anything? Yes, it is slander. Doesn't that count for anything?
He lives with his mother.
I guess taking care of his mother.
He lives with his mother. That's a difference.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I took care of my father, and I had to take care of my father because he couldn't take care of himself.
He lives with his mommy. That's not slander. That's not slander.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That is not slander. That's a fact.
It's calling him a grandkid is the definition of character. Yes, it is.
How?
Dude. No.
Okay. Is it a fact? Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to answer. If he lives with his mommy, and I'm online saying he lives with his mommy, how's that slander?
No. I asked you, can you prove for a fact? This is the first thing that I said. Can you prove the first thing that you said, that he was homeless? Can you prove that for a shadow of doubt that he is homeless?
No.
You don't know if he has a house. You don't know if he has an apartment. You don't know if he lives in the underground basement. You don't know anything.
You hold on. You said he lives with his mommy, and I said he lives with his mommy. So you're right. He's not homeless. He lives with his mommy.
Okay, then. Let's set the record straight. He lives with his mother. And so the hell what? I used to live with my mother when I was 28. With my father when I was 28 years old.
He's 50 years old.
I don't give a damn.
He's 50. Live with his mommy.
People have issues.
Yes,
so people in the black community don't have issues. You used to have issues.
Yes.
You used to have issues just like he does. You used to have issues
We
just like I do. So the hell what?
I just want to say this. We're on the same team, sir. That's all I want to say. Me and you are brothers. Stop. Let me finish.
What?
Listen, we are brothers. Okay. I am here to let you know we are on the same page. We both are saying that he has issues and he lived with his mommy. So 2 things that we are on the same page with. This man has mental issues and he lives with his mommy. We're the same, brother. We're on the same page. Let's go, brother.
Yeah, when I mean issues, you know what exactly what I mean.
See, Malik was talking mess about you. You are my brother. We on the same page. I don't know what Malik talking about. No, we're on the same page. We are on the same team, brother. You are saying the same thing I'm saying. He has mental issues. He may possibly be on crack, and he lived with his mama. Go ahead.
That's insane. Yeah, when we talking about issues, we're not on the same page on that. When I say we have issues, we have bills or people we need to take care of. I'm talking about those type of issues. You're talking about mental and physical issues. That's what you're preferring to.
We have crack. We have issues. We trying to buy crack, right? I understand. We're brothers.
Okay,
we're on the same page.
Keep calling him the crackhead. I can't wait.
I'm not saying he's a crackhead. You said he's a crackhead.
Wait. But since you're gonna be so disrespectful, and I haven't been on here for like a good 5 minutes, and already you got some elder disrespecting me, and I already know what KKC's gonna say. So let KKC talk.
Whoa. I muted his mic because he was disrespectful. Did I or did I not? Did I not?
No, I told you. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't need coming with disrespect. No, that doesn't matter. You shouldn't need coming with disrespect.
At the end of the day,
used to tell me, no. You used to tell me all the time. Mr. LetGo, when we first spoke, let's stop the disrespect. Remember? You remember when you told me that? When you told us that? You told us when we first come up here, it's all about respect. Did you not tell me that? Did you not tell us that? But
is Malik
respect? Wait, right?
Stop. Is Malik's mic the same way it was the second he came up here? It's muted. I muted his mic because he was disrespectful. I have him up here because he's cool. But I'm like, yo, bro, stop. We're not doing that here. So we good, bro. So go ahead to the topic. All right. So we discussed him, whether he's a crackhead or not. We discussed whether he has mental issues or not. We discussed whether he lived with his mommy or not. Let's move forward. Go ahead.
Well, I don't even want to. That's
okay. KKC, go ahead. KKC.
Yes, sir. I just unmuted. Thank you for letting me on the panel.
Yes, sir.
I came up here because I just had to jump in this. One thing that I've been showing to We on Lock and the other Umarians when it comes to FDMG, I've been exposing this guy for over 6 years. I met the man in 2014 here in Nashville, Tennessee, and tried to work with him. Wind up getting scammed myself, and I created a channel mocking him using the whole gorilla moniker and whatnot. And yeah, I've been exposing him ever since. So the screen that I share with you, I share that screen with my audience all the time. That's the Wilmington, Delaware vacant property list. And so on this screen that's up there, it has all the fees, and I'm
Can you
always checking the site.
Can you share your screen? If you share your screen with me, I think I can see it. Just share it.
Hold on.
I should
Wait,
be able to see it.
Let me do this again.
Oh, you did have something. Yeah, share it again. That's what that was.
Right now, hold on.
Cause you did share something. I was like, what the hell is that? Now I get it. Just share it again. I'll be able to see it.
Something kind of weird.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, shout out to Umar.
I'm gonna pull it back up. But
go ahead.
There we go. All right, there we go. Can you see it?
Yes. Before presenting the screen, remove another media. Hold on. Let me remove. Let's see. I got to remove something. Give me 1 second. Remove this. And now
Okay,
let's add. Hold on. Before presenting a screen, remove other media streams from the stage. What? What else? Hold on.
That means you got another screen share.
Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. All right, so here we go.
So here we go. This is, I can zoom in. For all those that want to know, this is Douglas, Frederick, and Garvey. So Umar Johnston is caught up in a situation where he has 2 EINs, one in Philadelphia and one in Delaware. The one in Delaware, he switched the owner's names because he defaulted or he did not get the proper status for the first EIN number. So when he went and re-registered in Wilmington, he switched the name. So the name is Douglas, Frederick, and Garvey, RBG International Leadership Academy. This is P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. So every time I go live, I'll show that today's date, August 6, 2025, there's still $31,656.50 on the vacant property list for these abandoned buildings being on the vacant property list. So
wow,
how is it that FDMG is coming and the buildings are still on the Wilmington, Delaware vacant property list? Not only that, Umar said that June 25th through July 10th is when he was told by the bank there was suspicious activities going on, and he was not able to, he's not going to be able to pay the bills because his accounts are now frozen. So I showed my audience just one bill, and this is one of the most recent bills. It's showing that it's dated June, I want to say, June 12th. Here it is. June 12th. He has $2,672.79 when it comes to this bill. I'm finna show the bill image. Hold on.
And KKC, I just want to tell you, man, you are really upsetting my brother. We on Lock Nation right now, and that's my brother.
Oh, he'll be out. You know, get glad with glad Ziploc bags, man. That's what they say. Get glad with glad Ziploc bags. Because unfortunately, according to the city of Wilmington, Delaware, dude is not paying bills. You see what I'm saying? This bill right here was due on July 3rd. There's another bill that's about to generate. So he didn't pay the bills before the bank account was frozen. Now the bank account is frozen. Oh, I can't pay the bills. We on Lock. Do you want to speak to this for the people? Why is FDMG still on the vacant property list and Umar Johnston not paying bills before the bank accounts were frozen? Can you answer that?
Because we on Lock Nation. You said show me proof. Here's
your proof. The dates are before June 25th, July 10th. The billing date says like June 12th. Let me blow it up for you because I know you have an issue.
Where'd you get this from?
I zoomed in right there. It says billing date. This comes from the Wilmington City website. As a matter of fact, I'll do you one even better. I'm gonna put this link in the private chat so you can pull it up anytime you want to, brother. You don't need me. You just all you got to do is put his what's it called? The hold on, I'm going back so I can grab it for you. There it is. You need the parcel number, and I'm gonna give you both of them.
Oh, he got a parcel number.
So this parcel number that I just put in the back chat is to the smaller building that he's currently renovating. And this parcel number right here is to the one that's across the street that he hasn't done anything to yet. So all you got to do is click that link, put those parcel numbers in, and you got access to all the bills anytime the city sends anything out to Umar Johnston. So now that we know that if my receipts are manufactured, then the city is sending out manufactured bills. What do you have to say about this, We Unlock? Because the people want to know, why is he collecting money? The buildings are still on the vacant property list, and he's not paying the bills.
Fake. This looks fake.
It can look fake all day.
No.
Tell the people.
It's not fake.
I'm looking at it. It says utility bill, right?
I just went to the link. It's not fake. Just so you know, I'm in the link now. Fake. It is not fake.
Oh, it's fake.
It's not fake.
It's fake.
And there it is, folks. That's all. That's all you can get from Umar.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it as I go along. No, the utility bills, blah 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 blah. So how long you been doing this, KKC? You said you've been doing this for 6 years. Obviously, that's a lie because you and Lynn and Honor have been doing this for 15 years. So that's a lie.
I met Umar Johnson in 2014. I got shot in the head in 2019.
No,
started content.
You're not going to say that lie. You're not going to say that lie. You've done, you and him, and Anti-Afro Spengali have been doing Umar content for more than 15 years. Let me just say that.
How was that
because
possible?
you specifically said that he was taking money since 2005, which I don't know where you got that number from.
I was in college. What are you talking about?
Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on. I just want to say, and here's my proof of the crack.
This says nothing.
Bro, you can't. We on lock, bro.
Yo, I'm joking. Y'all go ahead. I just,
bro, man, bless him, Lord. Just bless him, man.
Oh my God.
We on lock, bro. You can't be this lost, dog.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let me put this back on the stage. That's what it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. So we both showed you our proof, sir. I showed you proof of the crack. And he showed you the proof of the real estate.
Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, because this doesn't mean shit. This doesn't mean a damn thing. Because I'm looking at it and this means absolute. Did you send me the wrong one?
Okay, what about my proof? The crack. What about my proof? Can you,
Mr. LetGo, you've been a hater since day one.
But I'm just saying, I showed you the proof of the crack. I'm just saying, we both showed you proof. I have the receipts. You want to see the receipts again? I got more crack to show you. Want to see some more crack?
No, go on with your content, brother. Go on with your content. Because I got something for you after I get off here.
Oh, wait, that is a threat. That is terroristic threats.
That is definitely a threat.
That is terroristic threats.
Yeah,
we on lock nation. Huh?
You call it whatever you want.
And remember,
is there anything else you can? The one that you shown? The one that you shown? Can I get that? Can I get that instead of this? Because this says nothing. Let me read
what
it.
Umar said to the crack dealer.
This means nothing.
Can I get that?
No. Yeah, when he hears it, no.
That's what he said to the crack dealer. Can I get that?
So what you're saying is Umar's on drugs. Is that what you're saying?
He's got coke, y'all. So I'll say
no. Is that what you're saying?
In my personal opinion.
No, Mr. LetGo, are you implying, because the audience is going to hear this, and so is everybody else, including him. So are you saying that Umar Tunde is on drugs?
No. I said he looks like he's on drugs. The way he sits in his car all sweaty and he's standing on the corner, he's resembling somebody that may be on drugs.
How long have you displayed this hatred towards Umar? How long? How long?
So why is
it because I didn't even know you had this much hatred for Umar.
Can I answer your question?
Millions of followers that he had. I didn't know you had this much hatred.
Can I answer your question, sir?
Go ahead.
Even though I'm answering your question with a question, respectfully. So why is it that every time you say something about a black woman or a black man, right, it's always, why do you hate this person? If I say something about single motherhood, women will say, you hate women. If I say black women, y'all are too fat and it will behoove y'all to go get in the gym and lose some weight and eat better, they'll say, you hate black women, right? So now, when I was talking about Diddy, you hate black men, right? Now, when I'm saying something about Umar, broke ass, bummy ass, now is you hate black men. Why is it that when a black person says something about a black person, you must hate them? Why is that?
So are you not going to answer my question or not?
What is your question?
Or is this too rough for you?
What is the question?
Come on, we're both adults here.
What is the question? What is the question? What is the question?
No. Why do you, Mr. LetGo, hate Umar so much? Because again, I never knew this.
Can I answer the question? Can you let me answer the question? The answer is, I don't hate Umar. I personally have a problem with deadbeat dads, and you have never seen me talk anything about Umar Johnston until his daughter came out saying that he was a deadbeat dad. Have you seen me say anything about Dr. Umar before his daughter came out and exposed him? Yes or no? So that is why I have beef with him. I don't hate him. I have beef with him. If your daughter came out and said you're a deadbeat, I'll have beef with you. So that's your answer.
That's kind of funny because Anissa, even though she doesn't actually hate her father, she actually talked great things about her father. And being as May, he's still paying child support on his second child and has seen the second child. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay, I've witnessed Umar Johnston say himself that he has not talked to and he has not raised and he refused to meet up with his biological daughter.
Since when? How long has that been?
Sir,
how long has that been?
Since she was a baby. Since she was a baby.
Since she was a baby. I heard 10 years old.
At the end of the day, he said himself that he was not and has not taken care of his daughter. And she came out and also said that he has not taken care of her.
Let me correct
that
you.
Is a deadbeat. So Dr. Umar is a deadbeat father.
Listen, numbnuts. Let me correct you.
Wait. Was I disrespectful to you, sir? Or have I disrespected? Stop. No.
Wait.
It's my show.
Because you're not gonna lie. You're not gonna lie.
I'll just mute you. You need to shut up. Have I disrespected you?
You've been calling me all fucking day. You're not gonna lie.
I literally said we are brothers.
Sir, stop lying.
I literally said we are brothers. We're supposed to be brothers, man.
Brothers? Really?
I said we are brothers. And I held up the black fist. Do you disrespect the black fist? I said, we are brothers. We are brothers. And you want to disrespect your brother?
Yeah. Right. Working one's a coward, and the other one just happens to talk and do content on Umar just because he needs clicks and views, just because he can talk about Umar. That would be you, Mr. LetGo. Now, let me correct you on a couple of things. Number one, you are right, has admitted to not being a deadbeat father, but he wished he would have had done better by his daughters. He did admit that several times. Number two, as I said, he has been paying child support ever before the children been kept getting out the womb.
Motherfucker, order my motherfucking food.
Hi, may I take your order, please?
Let me have a double burger, some fries. What the fuck I said with cheese, nigga? Hey, yo, make that double burger. Let me shoot your stupid ass over nut. Hey, come on, man. We supposed to be brothers.
We supposed to be brothers, man. You been calling me names.
You call me a coward, man. What you call me a coward for, bro? What I do?
Right.
Yeah, I'll be wrong if I came over here and told these people how you paid that lady $12,000 to sleep with her. But you know, I'll be wrong if I talk about that. We on lock.
We on lock at? Where you go? Where you go, bro? We supposed to be brothers, man.
Don't worry. Don't make me tell the people about how you married and you tried to get with that other YouTuber. You paid the 12 stacks, bro. Don't do it.
He paid $12,000.
There you go. He paid $12,000 to clap cheeks, and he didn't clap. He didn't clap cheeks, and he married.
We on Lock Nation. Is that true?
Always caught up in scandals, just like Umar. He caught up in a scandal too. Lord, come and help.
We on Lock Nation. You YouTubians are on here trying to spend $12,000 to clap cheeks. What is going on with it? You YouTubians. Can you answer for yourself?
What?
You black YouTubian. So at first you was my brother. Now you are a black YouTubian. Are you out here spending $12,000?
I'm just gonna tell you, I ain't got no siblings. So
we not brothers, black YouTubian, we on Lock Nation? Answer yourself. I don't know. Looks like we conveniently lost him, KKC. The second you brought that up, he just went haywire. So
he on the FDMG Wi-Fi, man.
That nigga left.
See, that's why you gotta call me a coward, bro. Now you running from the truth.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. That nigga got the. Oh wait, he's back.
Oh, he back. All
right. We have the YouTubian back. Excuse me, Mr. Black YouTubian. Can you please answer for your transgressions?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now? Please answer for your transgressions, Black YouTubian. Answer yourself. He conveniently now can't answer for his transgressions.
I can't hear you. I can't hear a damn thing.
It's okay. It's okay. But KKC, like I want to
hold on.
I just remember. So one, I want to thank you for bringing up the actual receipts. You know what I'm saying? I brought up the crack receipts and you brought up the FDM.
Gotcha. I like that. It's funny as hell, man. Hey, in my humble opinion, I really think the brother is on some type of narcotic. I have family members that were strung out and they have what is called coke jaw. and I see Umar Johnson, like I can't do it. Like jaw be all the way over here. So just the mannerisms. Like I said, I have not been exposing this dude 15 years. That would have been around 2010. I did want my son to go to FDMG when I found out about Umar in 2012.
Yeah.
But of course, he started his 9th grade year yesterday. So
hold on. Hold on. I want to say that. Look how he looks back like a crackhead. Watch this. He talking. Look how he's sweating and shit, leaning against the wall.
Yeah.
Look how he looks back.
He
That's
like
that
the dude
crackhead
at the corner store, man. Can I get 20 cents from you, Playboy? Let me get $1.
Yeah, can I get a couple dollars? I'm broke, man. Look how he's sweaty, broke, man. Leaning against the wall. Look, watch it. He turns back. Huh? That's that crackhead shit right there. Who's that?
Dude.
Who's that?
Anybody want to send a child to this man? Your parenting is very questionable. Go ahead, we on lock, man. Do you
the school ain't open yet? You was 12 years old.
To the people?
No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, Mr. We on lock. Like, are you good now? Please come forth and answer to your transgressions, please, sir. Look, he froze again.
Golly, bro.
Yeah. I'm good now.
Hey, just call Umar. You got his phone number. Call him real quick and put him on the phone.
What?
Call Umar.
He don't answer the phone.
I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you?
What the hell we want to answer you niggas?
You say shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja. Shave that crust stash. Talking about
He's talking about you, sir. Shave your crust stash. But go ahead, sir. Like, are you going to answer to the allegations that you sent $12,000 to some big booty? First, KKC, did she have a big booty?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't check her like that. She is a very attractive sister, but she's married herself.
But
what allegations? What allegations are we talking about?
Because if she does not have a big booty, I am going to have to like look into this, because no black man is going to send $12,000 to a chick that does not have a big.
You spent $12,000, bro. Does Rob B got a? Did she have a big booty, bro? Did she show you the cheeks at least?
Robbie, I know of her.
Oh, that allegation.
I guess I'm spilling too much of the tea.
I don't know her, but I've been on a panel with her. She be over there with my guy.
Robbie, man, good chick, man. She's nice.
You tried to smash Raw B, sir? Raw B? Her name is Raw B. So did you try to smash her raw? Like what, for $12,000?
I don't know any dead. I don't know.
You kind of look like Umar Johnston.
I don't know what Raw B.
Has anybody ever told you that?
I don't know.
You look like Umar Johnson.
That chick don't claim to know that chick. I heard she was dead, but that's beside the point. But
sir, has anyone told you that you look like Umar Johnson? You there?
Does anybody tell you look like an alien?
Sir, bro, your Wi-Fi under pressure, bro.
Exactly. Do we need to do you need to get people to hit the Cash App? Hold on. I'm brothers and sisters, I need y'all to hit the Cash App for this Umar Johnson's little brother. Hit the Cash App, because Umar Johnson's little brother needs your help. Because not only does Umar Johnson and his mama have a Wi-Fi bill that is past due, sounds like We on Lock Nation also has a past due Wi-Fi issue. Brothers and sisters, can you please hit the Cash App so we can help Umar Johnson's little brother get his Wi-Fi together? But go ahead, Umar Johnson's little brother. Okay, bro, is you gonna talk or what? Lil Umar. Hello? All right, forget it. All right. All right, we're gonna get. All right, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm tired. Let's get rid of
Oh
it.
my God, man.
Shout out to Umar Johnson's little brother.
Oh my goodness, man. Listen, I came up here just because I definitely wanted to share the link with your platform. So
yeah,
anytime that you want to take a look at the bills, that's the link, that's the information. And the people just gotta know, man. This if FDMG was to open, Umar Johnson said it was going to be a parochial school. Anyone that knows anything about parochial schools, even if you don't, they are ran by religious organizations or religious institutions. So if he did open FDMG, he said that it's registered as a spiritual organization. So I would say
a spiritual organization.
I can. Do you want the receipt?
Yes.
All right.
I gotta see that. This
on.
nigga's a whole scammer. He don't sat there and tried to make a church out of a damn bruh.
I'm glad you said that because I'm going through deaconship right now, and the same things that our religious institution does as far as repairs and things and whatnot is the same stuff that.
Wait till he opens up FDNG. What y'all gonna say then?
What are you talking about? He's not going.
What y'all gonna say then?
If he does, it's going to be a fellowship hall, bro.
Your Wi-Fi is still messed up. We're trying to get some cash apps in to help you out with your Wi-Fi, Dr. Umar little brother. So just
how do you know? How do you know?
How do you know what? That you and Umar is kin? Y'all look alike. That's how I know. Bro, we gotta do something about this Wi-Fi, bro.
You can't hear me at all?
All right, just whatever.
Okay, hold on. I gotta reshare my screen.
All right, go ahead, bring it up. All right, so while you do that, we're gonna do a quick commercial break, and we'll come right back to you.
All right,
All right.
Dating edition.
Okay.
Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend.
We all know.
Oh crap! Hold on, wrong button. Get it together, brother, and I'm gonna play this. I don't know, I messed the thing up. Where's my freaking commercial? So, I wanna let y'all know something. This is something that can actually help the community. Unlike
A mama's room.
Every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing.
All right, so we got this.
Yes, sir.
Right, hold on, let me get this off and so I can share the screen. Okay, so here we go. All right, you can play it.
All right, here we go.
Y'all have no idea. Okay, almost done. Oh, the school will be registered as a parochial and independent parochial academy. FDMG will be registered as an independent parochial academy. FDMG will be registered as an independent parochial academy. What does that mean? We are spiritual, but the word they use is religious.
Spiritual.
That's how we're registered.
A church.
That means your child must study and learn Ifa, the traditional spiritual system of the Yoruba people of Nigeria. They don't have to practice. If you're a diehard Christian and you believe that you're not allowed to learn your own spiritual culture, that's fine. They don't have to practice, but they must learn. Every child will receive a divination. Every child will receive a divination. Every boy of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy will receive a divination to find out under what energy they were born. We will have a house of Shango. We will have a house of Ogun. We will have a house of Yemoja. We will have a house of Eshu. We will have a house of Oshun or Yah, a house of Obatala. Oh, yes. And we will have Obatala celebration, Oshun celebration, Yemoja celebration, Oya celebration. Oh, yes. Yes. And your child will dress up in the colors of the energy that walks with them.
Energy.
We are not playing. We are not playing. In the official name of the campus,
hit the cash app.
Because we don't have a school, we have a campus.
We
don't
hit
have
the
a
cash
school,
app.
we have a campus. The official name of the campus is, in this
Cash
name, shout out to Baba Awosoji in Nigeria. He's a member of my Babalawo team that does all my divination.
The name of his school is called Cash App.
He helped me come up with the name of the academy. He's in Nigeria. And the name of the campus will be Ile Awon Ogungun Orun, the
Cash App
house of the departed ancestors.
The house of the
And
cash
the reason
app.
we're naming the campus the house of the departed ancestors is
house of the
because
cash
this
app.
is the 400-year celebration memorial of the African struggle in America. So it will be the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy, campus number 1, Ile Awon Ogungun Orun.
Don't understand any of it. But since the school is listed or registered as a spiritual institution, that means that they are not held by the same standard as a public or charter school. They don't have the same, I guess, rules and regulations, if you will. So with Umar doing all of these renovations, as long as he can prove to the city that if there's major repairs that needs to be done in the building and they can keep their congregation or keep people from that side of the building until those repairs are done, he can make an attempt to get a certificate of occupancy to open, but it wouldn't be what Black America thinks. It would be a fellowship hall where they would have some type of ministry or events, and their cult following would educate their children in their building. That's my take on the whole thing. I may be wrong though.
Damn, bro, you broke it down.
Man, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So somebody said this, and this is the name of the school right here. It's called the Olume Kashapia School for Dummies.
Exactly. They're gonna take your boys and raise them to Pan-African alpha males.
So, brothers and sisters, I need you to hit the Cash App because we're trying to open up the school of Olume Kashapia School for Dummies. But brother, I appreciate you pulling up, man. I appreciate you bringing the receipts. I'm about to go grab me something to eat.
For sure. Thank you so much for having me up, man. Shout out to you. I'm definitely subscribing.
Thank you so much. That's appreciate you, brother. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. All right, y'all.
that was a very insightful. I mean, the brothers brought in the insight. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a part 2 because I still have some more stuff to talk about, but it's 3 o'clock and it's time for me to eat. So I'm gonna do a part 2 of the Cash App King, Dr. Deadbeat. So make sure y'all hit the Cash App. And I ain't trying to open up no school. I'm trying to just get me some lunch. So if y'all want to buy me some lunch, see, I'm real with y'all. I am honest. Hit the Cash App so y'all can buy me lunch. I ain't trying to open up no damn school. I ain't trying to scam y'all. I'm just trying to get me some lunch. So hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. I ain't trying to open no school, open up no goddamn school. I'm trying to get me some salmon and broccoli. Drop the broccoli emojis in the chat. Drop broccoli emojis in the chat and hit the Cash App and buy me some lunch. See, I ain't no scammer. I just want some lunch. That's it. I ain't trying to feed my kids. I ain't trying to pay my mama's water bill. I ain't trying to open up no school. I just want some lunch. Drop. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Drop the broccoli emojis in the chat. Drop the salmon emojis in the chat. There we go. Help your brothers and sisters, buy some salmon and broccoli. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.